Welcome to the Nevis Newscast for Thursday, December 7th, 2023. I'm Donis Wilkinson Keynes.
The project does not belong to the Nevis Island administration or the members of cabinet. It belongs to the entire island of Nevis.
The Honorable Alexis Jeffers, Special Advisor to the Office of the Premier on Investment Matters. He was speaking during the Nevis Island administration's first in a series of consultations with the general public and stakeholders on the proposed plans for the upgrade and expansion of the Vance W. Wamry International Airport.
Whatever is done at the Vance Wamry International Airport would be done to the benefit of the people of Nevis and the island of Nevis. The project, when it's all said and done, should yield a number of employment opportunities. We should see a demand for airline attendants, a demand for aircraft fuelers. We'll also see a demand for air traffic controllers. We'll also see a demand for aircraft maintenance personnel. We'll also see a demand for at least flight operators, also baggage handlers. Indeed, we'll also see an increase in the need to have more taxi operators on the island.
Jeffers also noted that the upgrade and expansion of the airport will also benefit the island's tourism industry.
If we are seeking to be positive about this particular development, of course, that would be the thrust, and that would be the ethos in terms of ensuring that we can lower the amount of aircraft here in Nevis that we know have been attempting to come but have gone elsewhere because the facility is inadequate. Nevis cannot get any further than where it is at the current state with that particular facility as it is. Not when we are seeking to push tourism to a level where we can have more hotels, more places to stay, and more visitors to the island. I will say to you here and now that we have lost out on visitors to the island because persons cannot make the direct connection to the island of Nevis. And the data is there to show. And so I will think that we will all be anxious to see what this project holds for the island of Nevis. We are all anxious, I'm sure, to ensure that, anxious to see this project rolled out in a way that will be sustainable and provide that sustainable economic development for the island of Nevis.
The public consultation on December 4th follows the signing of a contract between the NIA and Perez Engineering Construction and Consulting Services on November 10th. The public consultation can be viewed in its entirety on Nevis Newscast YouTube channel. Rhosyll Gaskell is the winner of the SKN Moves Nevis Chapter Cooking to Reduce Non-Communicable Diseases NCD's cooking competition. In part one of the competition, NCD's advocates Rhosyll Gaskell and Judy Webb were given 1 hour to prepare a meal, excluding the use of salt. The competition on November 25th was judged by Chef Michael Henville, Jamila Body of Body's Restaurant and Gazebo, and dietitian Janicia Pemberton, who sampled the dishes and were impressed with the flavoring without salt. They noted that certain seasonings have a slight addition of sodium and stressed that it is important to stick to the minimum requirement in the recipe so as not to add any extra sodium. Rhosyll Gaskell won this round with her dish, mild curry corn with naan bread, accumulating a total of 175 points to Judy Webb's 171 points. Meantime, round 2 of the competition took place on November 26th in the form of a quiz on non-communicable diseases, NCDs. The Cooking to Reduce NCDs advocates were tested on questions from a study booklet which was designed to help them prepare for the competition. Judy Webb won the quiz, achieving 40 points after 2 rounds of competition to Rhosyll Gaskell's 37 points. The overall winner of the keenly contested Cooking to Reduce NCD's competition and quiz is Rhosyll Gaskell, with a total of 212 points to Judy Webb's 211 points. The competition was held as part of the celebration of SKN Moves Nevis Chapter 5th Annual Walk. The 2-day event was sponsored by the Ministry of Health, Montpelier Plantation and Beach, Owali Beach Hotel, Mount Nevis Hotel, Nevis Tourism Authority, Best Buy Supermarket, the Department of Gender Affairs, and Alexandra Hospital. Still to come,
it is open to interested persons who feel that they can do well in the industry.
We'll give you the details after this break.
The Nevis Tourism Authority, NTA, presents the 4th edition of Nothing Like a Nevis Holiday. Come and embrace the holiday spirit while we showcase some of the amazing talents which reside on our island of Nevis. The grand celebration will feature exhilarating performances by the Chalice Choir, David's Dynasty Masquerade, and the Honeybees String Band, Rhythms Dance Theatre, Melodious Steel Pan by Nevis Community Development, NCD Steel Orchestra, performances by reigning Cultural Groovy King 2023, Telly Ranks, as well as former Monarch Speedy. That's not all. Come and indulge in nostalgic games such as marble pitching or participate in a friendly local game of cricket. The local chefs will showcase a variety of traditional dishes along with bread making demonstrations. Who knows? Santa just might make an appearance for the kids. Come one, come all, and share in all our festive celebrations and experience our favorite holiday traditions on Saturday, 9th December 2023 at the Nevision Heritage Village. Gates open at 2 p.m. Children 12 to 17 years old, $5 EC. Adults, $10. Children under 12, absolutely free. This event will be live streamed from 3 p.m. at the Nevis Tourism Authority's Facebook page. It's Christmas time, and there's nothing like a Nevision holiday.
Welcome back. The Ministry of Tourism is inviting persons to join the cadre of taxi and tour bus operators on Nevis. That is according to Product Development Manager Vanessa Webb.
Very shortly, we're looking to also have a seminar to recruit new taxi operators. It is open to interested persons who feel that they can do well in the industry and that they have the skills. Well, the training will help you to develop the skills anyway. Those who are apt to become, we can say, taxi ambassadors for Nevis.
Webb emphasizes that the Ministry of Tourism continues its efforts to develop and strengthen the skills of tourism practitioners on Nevis.
It is part of our mandate to ensure that we continue to build capacity and ensure that our people are able to deliver on the expectations of the quality service. And we are planning to have training sessions that will benefit persons working in the various sectors in tourism.
Vanessa Webb, Product Development Manager in the Ministry of Tourism. A press release from the St. Kitts and Nevis Information Service says Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Right Honorable Dr. Denzel Douglas, has maintained a steady pace of targeted diplomacy at COP28 in Dubai. Through his geostrategic approach, St. Kitts and Nevis is positioning itself as a resilient and trusted partner of choice in the Caribbean for emerging markets, including member states of the Gulf Cooperation Council. Dr. Douglas, who is also the Minister of International Trade and Investment, intimated to a diverse audience at a ministerial meeting at the St. Kitts and Nevis Pavilion that the Federation's pitch to investors and stakeholders is that its ambitions are attainable through new industries, new technologies, and new energies. St. Kitts and Nevis, amid a changing world order, will maneuver nimbly, tactfully, and strategically to realize sustainable development via win-win partnerships across the public, private, and philanthropic sectors. The Federation's delegation to COP28 is led by Prime Minister the Honorable Dr. Terence Drew and includes the Honorable Convis Maynard, Minister of Water and Energy, and the Honorable Joel Clark, Minister of Sustainable Development, Environment, and Climate Action. The full-day ministerial meeting outlined the government's aim to transform St. Kitts and Nevis into the first model sustainable island state in the world by 2040, in line with global pledges to achieve a net zero world by 2050. That's it for this edition of the Nevis Newscast. On behalf of all of us here at the Department of Information, thank you for viewing.